Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to another episode, another match of the Mario Kart 64 One Try League. I'm Matthias, aka AK60R, your commentator for today's match, which includes two really top level players from the second division, very high skilled players. We have Jaden from Australia on the left, who is currently ranked 15th in the world. And we have Michael, aka Yoshistar95 from the Netherlands on the right. He is ranked 18th currently. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. Jaden is 18th in fact, and Michael is 15th, so it's the other way around. But anyway, they are really close ranked, and the top two guys on the second division. And today's match will determine who takes the top spot in the table currently, also in the second division. So very anticipated match between those two. Jaden currently has a 4-0 record in the league, so he's unbeaten yet. And Michael has 4 wins and 1 defeat, so he actually played 1 match more than Jaden, who will catch up with a delayed postponed match later in the week. So players have warmed up and we are almost ready to go. Okay, I just got feedback that I have to turn up my microphone volume a bit. So hopefully it's better now. You can hear me louder and clearer. We can adjust it during the match anyway. Both players are ready. And the first track is Rainbow Road. So Jaden picked Rainbow Road. I will synchronize the streams a bit now. And here we go. They are off on the game's longest track with a tricky trans style at the beginning. Michael got that quite clean. He stuck to the ground and got almost to 100 km/h, kilometers per hour, while Jaden got a bit airborne. That's what you actually want to avoid here. You release the gas or even brake shortly at the beginning where this track gets really steep, and then you triple tap A to accelerate. But it's not all about the tran, that's only the beginning. They are really close, as you can see. Passing the chomp here, Mike goes on the inside, Jaden on the outside, depends on your pace, what's the better line here. Jaden hit the guardrail a bit. And he missed an MT, I think. So yeah, Michael slightly in the lead with Yoshi. Both take a lightweight character, which is equal in speed. Toad is the third one in that top group. But it's really close. Both shroom at the same time. Not the clean shrooms though. Shrooming is always faster during a slide, so you'll likely see players slide and shroom at the same time. And doing that on the uphill is more difficult, it's a bigger challenge than on a straight. It's still very close. Both take different lines again around the jump. Oh my goodness, 1:59.98. Both have the same time and both get really good trans. Jaden suddenly zooms out. Yeah, happened on accident it seems. He zooms in again. There are 2 options in this game, 2 perspectives. So wow, equal open on this marathon track. longest in any Mario Kart game. I think Jaden missed an MT on this high level. It can make a difference, and Michael has a visible, noticeable lead now. Jaden hits the guardrail, the fence again. Now Michael hits the fence once. It's only a small time loss. He still is in the lead. As long as you get the MT and don't get stuck at the fence, it's not that bad. So second shroom is coming up. Oh, that was an awkward hit from Michael. And the cleaner shroom this time by Jaden. Michael's still in the lead, but not by much. I think the gap has shrinked. Or shrunken. Oh, Michael going very risky on that jump. That's a major time loss. On normal PR pace, he probably is comfortable going on the inside. In a one-try scenario, you often are a bit off pace. You are used to from your PR attempts. So Jaden with almost 3 seconds lead now. They were tied after the first lap, and Michael gets airborne on the steep hill, so that will lose him more time. Yeah, Mario Kart 8, I just read the chat, has only one lap for the retro Rainbow Road from this game. I think 2 laps would have been a good compromise. Anyway, back to the race. Jaden with a comfortable lead now. If he doesn't hit a chomp, chain chomp, then he should win this one. But it was so close for half of the race. So the difficulty in a one-try scenario here is to know where the chomps will be, how much risk you take. Jaden goes on the outside. Michael could easily go on the inside this time. Sometimes the chomps really cover all the way on the inside or in one direction. Oh, Jaden hops around that chomp. Last room. Jaden gets the MT before he hits the fence, so a tiny time loss. Didn't mean much. So we are approaching the end. Yep, Jaden wins with a sub 5:59.90. Michael's 6:02.27. But that first lap was awesome. At the same time. You rarely see that. We haven't seen that as a complete result for one track. There was no tie in the whole league yet. So Michael will pick next. Players alternate to pick tracks in the same set. Yeah, I agree with the chat that Rainbow Road would be more interesting with a few gaps and left out fences. And if you're not familiar yet with the rules, the general rules, basics, we play a best of 5 set match, so first to 3 sets. And one set is maximum 7 tracks, so first to 4 tracks wins the set. Alright, we have a selection Michael picked Kalimari Desert next. And players will count down themselves now. Here we go, almost synchronized. And they're off. Both use the start boost to go off-road. Jaden shrooms, it's a common strat. Michael tries the more difficult hill hopping, which can be superior if done very well. But if you don't time your hops very good, accurately, then it's mostly slower, I think. So Jaden already used 2 shrooms. We have different shroom strats here, so keep in mind that Michael has 1 shroom more. We often see 1, 0, 2 shrooms, but Jaden already used 2. And he stays on the road, he doesn't go for the hill hopping. He's not comfortable with it seems. And Michael has to watch out for the train. That was close, but he makes it. So now, if he won't do a major mistake, he's good for the left 3 train on the second crossing. So both are close on this track, but Michael has 1 shroom more, so a clear advantage for him. The splits don't matter that much. Michael is slightly behind with 1 more shroom. But he struggles a bit with the hill hops. Meanwhile, Jaden goes on the track again, stays on the track. So can Michael pass the train comfortably? Jaden cuts it very close, Michael has to go wide, but now he has 1 more shroom. So at the end of this shroom, we know who's better. Looks like Jaden took advantage of Michael's mistakes. Yeah, he hits the guardrail once again, and Jaden will take this. 207.36, 208.05. So that's second win for Jaden. He goes up 2-0. So in some sports you would call this a mini break. So Jaden stole Michael's pick. He won the track he didn't select himself, and is looking to be in a good position now. The commanding position in his first set. Oh, it looks like we go to a classic. It's Donkey Kong's Jungle Parkway. I think one of the few tracks where Jaden has a better PR than Michael on the leaderboards, on the rankings. Jaden slightly ahead with his stream this time. Okay, this is a very complex track. You drive on the slope, as you can see, almost all the time, at the edge of the actual road. And now we have the ramp jump. They try to cut as far to the left as possible. Oh, it's very nice. And then, if you have a good jump, you can shroom over the grass. Both did that really well, I must say. Then you try to cut all the sharp turns here. Charging MTs is not that easy. And now we come up to another difficult spot, cave. Doing that shroomless requires fast tapping, the A button and also the jump button. So Jaden has 0.55 lead. But A small lead doesn't matter much here, it's so technical, so challenging. Second jump comes up. Jaden's looked a bit cleaner. Yeah, Michael gets hit by another coconut because his jump was a bit weaker and he spent more time in the grass. So a good jump is crucial for the next shroom and the next few seconds parts of the track. So Jaden with a visible lead now. Both get good caves, but overall Michael's lap was much slower. Maybe Jaden's cave also a bit faster climb. Michael struggles a bit, went into the grass. Last jump for Jaden and for Michael, both do it a bit safer, but Jaden has every right to do so if he's aware of his lead. My stream cuts out a bit. He goes a bit wide. Seems like Michael caught up just a bit, but it won't be enough if Jaden manages a good climb here. He does it, yeah. To 16:07 and to 19:45. So Jaden comes out strong off the blocks, looking really good. And he wins third track in a row. Next pick from Michael is Royal Raceway. It's a track with less variance, but still a few crucial spots. And this is a set point for Jaden. Okay, the first crucial spot is coming up. This U-turn here. Both have great jumps off it. Use an MT mini turbo boost to go up and then do a little double hop off the top. But you go really close to the wall there, so you have to be careful. Shroom's coming up now, and both cut it close. Another wall to go around there. And if you get stuck, you lose such a big amount of time. Almost synchronized, so it's really close. And Michael enters lap 2 with 0.08 for lead, which is almost nothing. I think Jaden's jump around here was a bit better now. Someone missed an MT, I couldn't really figure out who. I think Michael didn't miss it. It's very close. Michael with a slight lead. Hello to Lars and Dan in the chat, by the way. Fellow players from the league. So Michael extends his lead by 0.11. So he has 1900s. Jaden misses an MT. Jaden with a better jump, I would say, so it's still anybody's game. Anyone's race here. final shroom. I think Michael went a bit riskier there, so he definitely at least maintained his lead. But we're talking about small margins here. Oh, did Michael miss an MT there? He's still in the lead, but it's close. Comes down to the last turn. Yeah, he takes it. 2:53, 61 to 88. That was a close one. Good race from both. So Michael saves a set point. It's 3-1. Yeah, Michael happy about this one. And Jaden can pick next to convert his second set point on his own choice. And it looks like it's going to be Frap Snowland. We're heading into the snow. Yeah, live PRs in the league would be very, very great for either of these players. Impressive, but I doubt there was a PR. Alright, let's go to Frap Snowland now. I think both used the AB spin to cut a bit off the first turn right off the start. This track has one major difficulty, and this is the shroom spot coming up now. And yeah, Michael paused. That's a disqualification. If you are strict on the rules, pausing is not allowed, because you could abuse the pausing and do a break and wipe off your hands or whatever, relax a bit. And I think it's a bad habit because normally in time trials, if you mess up that shroom and you get stuck there, you instantly retry. But I think if Jaden just comes through without getting stuck as well, he wins it anyway. He jumps off, that's a safe strat to get over there. The danger is to get stuck out of bounds, like we saw on Michael's screen on his race, because the optimal line goes so close to the edge of the track where you can actually drive. Jaden gets flashing numbers. I don't know what's saved on his cartridge, but it always looks nice. So even if the race was still open and legit, Michael has the worst lap 2. Jaden with a nice line, so he really deserved this win. Independent of the accidental pause. Michael gets a clean third lap there. Jaden takes it with 2:02.23. And Michael finishes with a 2:12.56. So that's the first set for Jaden. Michael told us that his finger slipped during the race. That's a common problem on the N64 joystick. Some players use caps which are made of some rubber or not slippery material, not hard plastic. So I'm waiting for the selection. It's Michael's turn to pick next because he lost the set. Alright, it's going to be Luigi Raceway. I don't know what they are doing. Okay, countdown has been done. And here we go. Alright, Luigi Raceway. First track of the game. Very simple layout. So it's all about clean MTs, good spacing. Don't touch that sand. And then we have the shrooms. Players intentionally hit the wall here once, touch it a bit. Michael missed an MT. Now they will hit the wall at the end of the shroom to get the so-called mystery boost. I think Michael got it clean and Jaden had another hit, which slowed him down slightly, or ever so slightly, only trails by 400s. Mainly because Michael missed an MT on lap 1, so that was almost equalizing. So they're going neck and neck, although they can't see the opponent on screen. Michael went a bit earlier into the grass. Now we see the double shroom. It's a common strat to have 1 shroomer, 2 shroomer, and then 0 shroomer. Jaden caught up 700s, and I think is now 300s ahead, if I remember correctly. Maybe he was already in the lead by 400s, but it's definitely very close. This is a tight one. Oh, I think Jaden missed the actual jump, the initial jump into the slide. Was a bit delayed. Michael got the last turn cleaner. And yep, he wins by 2300s. 158.96, 159.19. Very close. So Michael in the lead now. I think that's good for his confidence. Gives him a boost to win the first track, go in the lead. And Jaden picked Moo Moo Farm. We are visiting the molds. We are going by chronological order. But this is a much different track than Luigi Raceway. In contrast to the flat track with no moving obstacles, we have the randomizer here going on. The random molds popping up. Oh, Jaden's stream cuts out. I can't synchronize them, sorry. So I tried my best mid-race. So the ground here, the surface is very bumpy, very uneven. Hard to control your driving to charge your MTs because you need contact with the surface. And there's the first mole hit. And Michael goes risky with the second shroom. So all Jaden has to do now, which is a lot on this track, is to avoid the moles. But he can't, he doesn't have to risk that much. He can drive a bit safely, take safer lines, if he is aware. And Michael has to risk, yeah, if he does. But the reward is quite little. The mole hit was very punishing. And yeah, Dan, it's important to know your opponent's weaknesses, because you can influence the race, your own track pick. So it's understandable, and yeah, you picked it for some reason. Michael hits another mole, Jaden wins comfortably. The 129.12, Michael won 32.66. So that's the equalizer, 1-1 in the second set. Yeah, Michael's second lap was the fastest because he risked there, but Jaden didn't have to risk. And Michael picks Toad's Turnpike. Alright, almost at the same time. So now they're at the same time now. Oh, Michael messed up the first slide but managed to not hit the car. And interestingly, he shrooms on the first lap. It's not a common shroom spot, although this track is a figure 8 course and all turns almost equally good to use the shroom on. The only reason to do in other places is to shroom by a car to avoid awkward traffic where you can normally don't charge your MT as fast as possible. I think Jaden is looking good because he has still all 3 shrooms. Any major mistakes, at least I didn't catch any. He shrooms now at the end of lap 1, so we have equal splits now. Oh, he trails by 1600s actually. So I was tricked. I thought Jaden would be ahead. Now Michael shrooms inside the bus quite early. Jaden leaves out that common shroom spot. He saved the shroom for later. The most difficult parts here to charge your MTs is this straight, this downhill, and then the uphill passage. That elevation causes some trouble, yeah, and wide MTs as you can see. If your movement is not perfect. So Jaden shrooms ahead. No, not really. Michael is still in the lead. Oh, Michael with a wide SSMT there. So it's very close now, but Michael still has 1 shroom. I think there were only 200 or 300 apart when they crossed the finish line, but now that they have used all of the shrooms, you can can see Michael being slightly ahead. Have to be careful with the guardrail here. You can snag it in a bad way. Sometimes it almost stops you. Michael preferring right-facing SMTs here. Jaden goes the other way. Now there's the biggest traffic of the whole run, so Michael has to be careful. If he comes through, it's his race. Yeah, he could leave out these MTs. No need to do them. And he wins with 3:00.95. Jaden with 3:01.43. So Michael takes the lead again. It's 2-1. Very interesting set so far. Oh yeah, the next pick is one I enjoy. It's Bowser's Castle. It's a track with many obstacles, moving obstacles to dodge, thwomps, and very challenging in a one-try scenario especially, as ghosts are not allowed in this league. On world record or any normal time trial session, ghosts are allowed, and you could use that in your advantage to fool the thwomps. In a particular room with flying ones which chase you. Jaden struggles with at the start to get his first slide. Michael hits the wall. He wanted to go very tight around it. Both find the gap through the thwomps there. Jaden looking a bit better and getting perfect stairs MT. Very tight line. Michael had small wall hit, I think. That stairs MT is very difficult. Few hits here and there, but he's 0.9 seconds in the lead. Oh, Michael went very close to that thwomp. So they have to go around here, because they have no ghost. And Michael had to dodge one thwomp, which was moving sideways. And he hits the wall. This is another track when you are off your normal, usual pace. Thwomps can be very awkward and hard to predict where they will be. Oh, Michael, that was close. So Jaden clearly in the lead by about 2.5 seconds. Comes through cleanly here. And also on the last room. Can afford some little wall hits here. It's looking very strong. Clean run. Yeah, time trials is in 100cc. So great performance. Jaden wins with 2:15.15. Michael 2:18.18. That's easy to remember for me. Good work by both players in this regard. And that makes it 2-2, equalizer again. Very interesting set. Who will win it? Any predictions? Michael would have the last pick of the set if it goes to 7 tracks. But so far it's 2-2. And our next track will be Choco Mountain. Michael picked it. Yeah, then they are very close in ranks. That was not the case at the beginning of the league. I think he jumped by maybe 8 places since beginning of September. And here we go. Neither of them uses the shroom here around the turn. That would be one possibility. Michael leaves out 1 MT uphill. Jaden climbs the wall a bit, the mountain. You can do that on the flatter parts, but it slows you down, so I wouldn't recommend it. Both shroom here and it's very close again. Oh, Jaden snags the wall. It didn't come to a full stop, and I didn't see what Michael did because it's very close again. Michael by 0.14 in the lead, so the streams are not completely synchronized. Both doing the slide over the hill here, which allows a faster MT release afterwards. Jaden hits the fence a bit. Wow, this is super close. Both don't get clean hills. Was Michael by 1400 in the lead, then it's deadly even now. I'm too excited to remember the first lap. Great race by both. They could contest in the Olympic Games with that synchronization. As soon as I say it, Jaden makes a mistake. But he's still in the race. Both get bad hills. Who wins? Oh, it's Michael by 800. Oh, dead even? Yeah, sorry for my English then. Okay, Michael takes it. Great race. .800 and it was close all the way through. So Michael takes the lead, 3-2. Oh man, they know how to entertain. Next pick by Jaden is nothing else than Yoshi Valley. With a big smiley. And Michael is ready to fail, confirmed. Okay, but it's set point for Michael. Jaden has to defend. Equalize it. Okay, they take fastest path, of course, through the spinies here. Which is relatively easy on lap 1, so both made it through, well done. Now they take the hairpin turn, hairpin cut, which is allowed on shortcut. The community has agreed on that 2 decades ago maybe, long before I entered the scene. And Jaden leads the race by 0.41. Second lap spinies coming up. Ah, Michael goes on the inside and hits one. Jaden went outside and found the gap. If you can maintain this lead, this set develops into a nail biter. He extends his lead by another half a second, I would say. So almost a full second ahead, and he chooses the safer way, the second fastest. Michael risked everything and fell down. Maybe it was avoidable to fall down, but very, very difficult. And Jaden played some mind games, because 1 second, that was not 100% going to be his win. He forced Michael to risk everything, and it paid off. Definitely paid off. 1:47.62. So we have a final track. It's 3-3. Now Michael finishes 2:11.84. So we have a 7th track. Which track will it be? It's first to 3 sets, maximum of 5. Michael is still thinking, he has not decided yet. He still has to announce his track selection. And it's Sherbetland. Sherbetland, wow, what a final track. The penguins are quite hard to dodge. Last words from Jaden, ready to fall, hit a penguin and not finish. But who? Yeah, indeed, it's one of Michael's strongest tracks, but difficult and risky in one try. Okay, that's good. Synchronized it. So, the question is, how much do players risk on the crack jumps? Oh, apparently everything. It was probably an early jump. I was looking at the other screen at that time. If you time that jump too early, you can't risk. You will fall in every time. A bit anticlimactic, but Jaden still has to drive. So everything he has to do now is do not fall in. As you saw on Michael's screen, you not only fall into the water, the icy water, you also get an ice cube animation afterwards, which costs even more time. The cave is quite easy for Jaden at this pace. On lap 3 the penguins will be a bit harder to dodge. Also on the last turn, oh, he doesn't go outside. But a penguin hit would still be okay, not enough for Michael to catch up. I think falling down here is worth like 3 penguin hits. Yeah, it was close. That's what I talked about. But Jaden passed the penguin. He even does the crack jump, the little one, to seal the set here. 158.45. And Michael with a 208.09. So that was such a good set. Very, very tight. But Jaden takes it. If I'm not mistaken, that was the first win against Pick. Yeah, in the whole set. When it mattered. So Jaden is 2 sets to 0 up. Yeah, Jaden, I can understand that there was some tension and some nerves. But you had one crack less to fall down. You fell down one time less, I mean. So you deserve the win. Alright, now Michael can pick again because he lost the previous set. And Jaden now is 1 set away from the whole win. Okay, we're going back to Royal Raceway. After 2 sets, the track pools for each player reset, so they can pick anything now, but again not the same track in the 3rd set again. Alright, here we go again. Last time it was super close. Both looking really good again. So I can really see that these guys are the top 2 of the 2nd division. If they improve further, they are knocking on the top 10. I can't see anyone in the lead. It's all about such small margins. So who is leading after the first lap? It's Michael by 0.11. Michael doing some mini hops there. Both got quite good jumps. Jaden definitely cut it a bit tighter around the wall. Oh yeah, 200s in Jaden's favor. So now 900s lead for Michael actually. That's exciting stuff again. Oh, Michael this time I think didn't get the mini turbo. He definitely went a bit wide there. Even if he got it and I missed that sound. Now Jaden missed one. And Michael hits the wall and almost misses the ramp, but this was decisive already. Only to hit the wall there. That costs too much on this level. So it won't be another super close finish here, but the first 2 laps were great. High level. So Jaden with a 2:53.67. And Michael with a 2:57.77. Great consistency from Jaden. That's what it's all about on such a close race, on a relatively simple track, to be more consistent. And if the other risks too much, he can lose everything. So Jaden, 3 tracks, 3 wins away to take the entire match. And another mini break, so to say. Players are discussing what happened during the race. Okay, we have a new track, Wario Stadium, which hasn't played yet, hasn't been played. I don't know who likes it more, but since Jaden picked it, he feels more comfortable probably. Second longest track in the game, very technical, a lot of different hills coming up, challenging the players. Michael with a very late MT on that hill. If you charge it too late, you slow down on the steep uphill. Both got around that turn, the double hill, which is quite challenging. And now the shroom. Yep, both with decent lines. Approaching the wall a bit more at the end. Michael goes straight here. Jaden missed the first MT but got the second one. Again, a very tricky spot to charge your MT. But as you can see, the reward is Jaden in the lead. He had a nice second U-turn especially. Oh, Michael goes for the drop the gap MT. I think he got it nicely done. Finished very close at the wall. If you end up too far in the middle, it costs you time rather than gaining. But Jaden is still in the lead by 0.37. Oh, Jaden, with an early pre-jump, he actually hit the top of the hill there. That slows you down, definitely. Couple more wall hits here. And got closer again, I would say. Second shroom now. Very nice from Jaden, but not much worse from Michael. Great lines. Jaden got the wall clip. He clipped the wall and was thrown around in a sharper angle, but now he goes a bit wide. So quick gain and loss in time. You have to be prepared for that wall clip and know how to handle it. Oh, Jaden comes very close to the wall here, you can get stuck badly there. Meanwhile, Michael goes for the gap MT again. Jaden leaves it out on purpose, it's risky, so I can understand his decision. He misses another MT, and that puts Michael in the game again. And I think in the lead. I think Michael is slightly in the lead now. Streams are not exactly synchronized on the 100th. Final shroom. Both with decent lines. I think Michael's slightly closer to the wall. And Jaden missed that MT, so he loses more time and he gets thrown too far left. Hits the wall and has to go around, and now he charges an MT that was very risky. Didn't catch if he got it. But Michael has a visible lead now. Question is, will he go for the drop MT over the gap again? Yes, he does. And he does it well enough to still be in the lead. Around the last turn. So Michael breaks back, I would say. 425. Jaden tries the shortcut. 425.66, 426.83. Can we get the mini break set? 1-0. Yeah, Michael with a guard time. I don't have the standards in mind, Lars. That's the highest normal standards for times on the players page, the rankings. Alright, we go back to Choco Mountain again. Who takes the next win? A sweet one. Yeah, Lars, if you struggle to get past the border, I can understand that you remember it. Both players looking good so far. It's close as so often in this match. Same shroom strat. Now find the final turn. Do they get good hits? Jaden gets it and is 500s in the lead. So he had the worst lap before. Michael hit the wall. Sorry, the hill on the last straight, which costs about 10 to 1500s. Very difficult to spot any mistakes here on this lap. It's all about good, fast MT charges, tight lines, and good hills. Jaden gets it again. And now he's ahead by more than 4/10. Jaden hits the rail, but not in a bad way. Didn't lose much time and he's still looking to win this one. He gets bad hills, Michael gets good hills though, but yeah, it's still enough for Jaden. 157.84 to 158.37. That puts Jaden 2-1 up in this potentially final set, but we don't know yet. And that's the third win against the pick in a row in the set alone. We had it on Sherbetland in previous set. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong's Jungle Parkway once again. So the highest variance track, I would say, in my opinion. And here we go once again. Michael very aggressive, trying to charge an MT underneath the ramp. Didn't get it. And Jaden, I think with a better jump off the ramp. Cut more to the left. Oh, Michael, he struggles heavily to get up in the cave. He either didn't get the MT at the steepest part, or he released it too early, so he ran out of this little boost. So Jaden with a big advantage now. Doesn't need the biggest cuts now on the jump. Michael gets hit another time, so he didn't have the cleanest one either. Very hard for him to make up some ground now. Unless Jaden does the same in the cave, or misses the jump off the ramp and falls into the river. But so far Jaden looks very good. Has a commanding lead now. Oh, he goes for quite a risky jump but makes it. Very strong. Michael with a weaker jump, so Jaden adds even more to his lead. He's not taking any safe lines. He's confident to take this one, and he does with a nice 2:15.94. Very nice. That's a strong time for this track. 2:20.88 for Michael. And that means Jaden only has to win one more track to win the whole match. Alright, for the potential match point, we have a new track coming in. Michael picked Mario Raceway. At this level, it mostly comes down to the mushroom cut. I will talk more about it as players arrive there. And here we go. Now the mushroom cut comes up. Ooh, risky from Michael, I think from both. They went really close to the piranha plant there. You can't actually jump through it if you time your jump very precisely because the hit detection is very low. Jaden leads by 1300. Both go through again. Not in the cleanest way, but relatively even. Oh, that's a rare mistake from Jaden. He went too far left on the shroom. And not only hit the wall, he hit it from a very bad angle. Sometimes hit it from the side, and that would be already a huge time loss. But this decides the track. Michael goes for the mushroom cut again, wow. But he gets it cleanly. So Jaden had a slight advantage, but then made a surprising mistake. And Michael takes that. 129.26. And Jaden 134.25. So one match point saved by Michael. Can he save another one to get himself a set point? And I have to smile. Jaden picks Yoshi Valley again, always with the smiley face. So it's still 3-2 for him. He can't lose the set here. He can only win the match. Last time, the final lap decided this one. Oh, Michael with a crucial mistake at the beginning. And another spiny hit. On the first shroom after the start burst. Now he gets even more stuck there. He got stuck at the fence, which can suck you in quite badly. I'm sure Jaden is aware of this crucial mistake. And I think he can cruise on the safer path now. Let's see what he decides. He goes to the left again, but he goes through cleanly so far. Yep, very good line. I think he prepared for that one. He knows what he does. And Michael goes on the inside and hits another Spiny. So the gap is even bigger now. And Jaden put 1.5 legs or feet through the door. Now he takes the safer path. Okay, he sticks to his plan. He only does it on the final lap where the Spinies are most awkwardly placed. Michael takes another one. And now there's nothing, not even the big egg, which can stop Jaden from taking this match. Congratulations to Jaden. He wins the match with a 1:47.81. And Michael finishes with a 1:57.54. Alright, so officially 4-2 in the third set. Jaden stays undefeated in the league and has now 5 wins under his belt. The first player in the league to get 5 wins, and it's still a perfect score. And he leads the second division now as well. So that was quite a high level match, very interesting, very entertaining to watch and to commentate. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There was one of the week 6 match. We have 14 weeks in total, so close to half time, but not yet. The league will continue with regular season matches until early mid-December on Speed Gaming. Currently there's no other match scheduled to be restreamed, because most matches will face an NTSC player against a PAL player, so 2 different versions of the game, and that's not compatible with restreaming. But surely we will have more matches coming next week. This weekend we already have more matches, but they will happen on player streams and not on Speed Gaming. But make sure to check the schedule and tune in for the next match of the Mario Kart 64 League here on Speed Gaming. Until then, see you.